Hello, welcome back to another video. I'm going to be trying something different today, and I'm going to be going for a little challenge. I'm going to try and make a song without listening, so I've got no headphones in, I cannot hear anything. I'm going to try and make a song, you'll be able to hear it, but I can't, so you'll hear what I'm making, I won't be able to hear it at all. So I'm going to try and see what I can do. I've never done anything like this before, so for the song I'm kind of envisioning, so I'm gonna go try and make a lo-fi beat. But yeah, we're gonna start with some melodic stuff. So we've got expand. I'm gonna find a preset that looks interesting. So we want soft piano. We're gonna go with this. Yeah, I mean, it's weird because usually I would, play it. So we're gonna put down some chords. Let's find a nice little key. I think we're gonna work in. Let's go with D minor. So we're gonna just make some triads. We're gonna go with this chord progression for now. I'm gonna delete this part. I'm gonna extend this out. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing, but. Okay, so I think we're done with the chorus for now. So we'll layer that with, find like a pad. Warm and fluffy, that could be quite nice. Voice of the ocean, I like that one. You know what? Go with that. Same notes. Yeah. Pad, and then we'll just do some. Let's see what we can, if anything stands out. Maybe we'll go for like some kind of majestic thing. Okay. Does that sound good? Who knows? So those are going to act. Actually, is that even playing? It's not playing, is it? It's too low. Right, let's move it up an octave. Okay, that's good now. And then, if we're going with that kind of vibe, put in like a little cello. Okay, so if we're going to have that, we're going to do something with the cello. Maybe we'll make that, give that a different kind of sound. Maybe we'll put it up here, just to like add a little bit of, we're going to assume that I've made an absolute masterpiece, and this is the best song of all time. Okay, so I went ahead and just randomized the velocity, then adjusted the start of the notes, a bit more human. Usually I would listen back to it because it's kind of hard to judge how far off grid it is when you can't hear it. But I'm gonna assume that sounds great. So we're gonna move on to a bass element. There's a sound that I quite like. I think it's this one. Play it for you. What am I at? What's that BPM? Yeah, we'll assume that's going for. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a little speed run. I'm gonna add some creative effects to some stuff and just see. Okay, so now I think we have this part of the song done, but for now we're gonna run with this as our core. I mean, it's only 4 bars, but our core loop. I think I've chosen the wrong bass preset, but I'm just gonna run with it. And, I think I've chosen the one that is like a bit crunchy, which isn't the one I mean. I meant to do a sub one, but we're gonna start thinking about drums now. Kind of a mix of like live drums and electronic drums. So I have a drum kit that I really like. It's a default one on Ableton called Subtle Electronics Kit, and it has quite a lot of cool sounds. I'm only really going to use it for maybe the rim. Okay, so we're done with that part of it. We're going to move on to kick. Let's go with the same one. Another one of these presets. So there's two options. So we're looking for just go with that. I'm not looking to do anything. We're going to do a hi-hat, but I'm thinking there isn't really like a droning sound. I think Jupiter bass is the wrong one. Yeah, hard, but okay, I did get the wrong one. So this is going to be like the high bass. I know this stuff because I did a previous tutorial about a song I did called I'm Still Waiting, and that had two basses that was the same thing. One was high, one was low. But looking for like a sub bass that can just gluing it together really. Typical with a sub bass will have a bit at the end of each note, kind of rises in pitch. Okay, so we have the melodics done, we have basses done, we have snare kick. Let's do closed hat. Now I think it pans automatically, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so I've gone ahead and put together a little pattern, and then I think we're going to add a live open hat. I've got a preset I quite like. I think it's this one. I'm happy with this so far. I think this is a good start. Let's add some Foley, Mick Foley, rain sound effects somewhere from a... Okay, hello, we're back. My Ableton crashed, but we are back, ready to go. Rain sounds. Then what I like to do is duplicate that, group them, turn that down to maybe like 35, reverb up. You know, offset it a little bit. It crashed again. Crashed again. What's happening is some plugins are disabling for some reason, so I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to convert those tracks to audio. So yeah, that is the loop so far. I'm going to go ahead and try and expand it into a full song. So we're going to go to Analog Lab instead, because we haven't really used that as much today. Let's go with a mallet sound. What have I got liked actually? I think I have a nice mallet sound liked. Because each expression has 4 notes, so should be able to do it. And we're going to bring that back in the end chorus. We're also going to have like another lead, maybe more of a constant one, so not like a bell or the piano. Lead, let's go with this one. I've liked it, so clearly it's good because I have amazing taste. been about an hour and a half since I started trying to record this. I've just realised now that I've had the output latency wrong, so it's probably been distorted the whole time. So, you know, it's not been great, and it crashed again. I have a section where I pitch everything up, 5 semitones, because if you didn't know, or 5 notes if you're not aware, something to do with music theory, but anything or pitch up or down 5 and 6, 7 semitones would always be in key with the original sound. All of them will look stuff, you know, all the samples being pitched up. But yeah, I changed the outro as well. I made it a bit later, and the outro consists of the pad, the violin, the cello, and I think this is the bell. I'm gonna put my headphones back in, I'm gonna turn it up, and I'm gonna take a listen to it for the first time. Okay, so the main takeaways, I'm really happy with the sound selection. Like, I feel like pretty consistent with that type of song. I feel like it all fit together quite nicely. That drum kit I think was the right choice. So yeah, I mean, that actually sounds really good. The mixing I was surprisingly good. I mean, once you know like the basics and you can remember what works, it's just a case of applying that in everything you do. Sidechain, I would have liked a little bit more. Balancing I thought was quite good. You know, there are parts where this was too loud, the lead, maybe the hats were too loud, and then bells are maybe too quiet. Some of the mixing wasn't really spot on. I realised when I was listening back that I forgot to do rises and impacts, which I would usually do, but I just completely forgot. I might do more in the future, time limit, specific genre that I have to try and hit. But I'm trying to make more videos in general because I feel like they're quite fun. And yeah, this was, I think, hopefully the first of a long series. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and thank you very much.